G'day fellas, Jim here at the massive Shimano stand at the 2012 AFTA trade show. I'm here with Chris Cleaver. You'd well know Chris as one of our star fishing world riders. Chris is just going to run us through two really exciting new products from Shimano. A new rod designed by Ian Miller especially for game fishing with threadline reels, and a pretty funky new baitcaster called the Tranx. Hand over to Chris.
Okay, this year we've launched the Ocea switchbait series. What we recognised at Shimano and with Ian Miller is that game fishing in Australia has taken a massive turn with the advent of really good big threadline reels and super small overhead game reels. We've designed a set of rods to go essentially with them reels to tackle big game fish with thread lines and compact overheads. There's 4 models in the range. A traditional 50-pound style rod in threadline and a 50 to 80 in threadline, and the same again in overhead, a 30 to 50 stand-up and a 50 to 80 stand-up. All the rods have great componentry. Probably one of the biggest features is this brand new graphite carbon slick butt. And instead of traditional slick butts, which are extremely heavy for what they are, these are extremely light and durable, so it cuts down a lot of weight in the rod. So when you switch bait in, you can move the rod around and be quite mobile. Also, we have the Alps reel seats, which are a high-grade aluminium, so they're going to last a long time, and they've got a nice Delrin insert, so there's no corrosion between your reel foot and the reel seat. Another feature is these fighting grips. They might look unconventional, but when you're moving the rod around the boat, you're actually probably only going to grab there and move it round, but when you're actually fighting, you can get a lot of leverage on the fish. And also, when you want to take it out of your gimbal fitting, this creates a lot of grip. You can actually get your fingers in there and grip it tight. Then as we move up the rod, it goes into possibly the best guides on the market today, Fuji K-Series guides with silicone inserts, so you know on them big, fast fish, there's going to be no friction problems. So for all them guys that are into their game fishing out there, this is the new age, and this is going to change game fishing all around the country.
Very impressive stuff, mate. I'm looking forward to testing a few on the South Coast this summer. The other product that we've got here is this Tranx bait casting reel, which is a really unique, quite large reel.
Yep.
Could you explain the reason behind that?
Yeah, essentially what the Tranx is, it's quite a unique looking reel. It's pretty much a low profile bait caster on steroids. It punches out about 11 kilos of drag. It's got a carbon drag in it. There's 2 models. There's a power gear model, which is a lower gear ratio, and a high gear model for high speed spinning. Probably one of the biggest features is too, it has a cast control system much like a low profile bait caster, so you can tune it to cast quite light lures for such a big reel. But probably the advantage of such a large level wind style bait caster is you can fish 60 to 80 pound braid off it for big dewies on breakwalls and long tails, and with the high speed model you can even jig kings. And there's a lot of guys targeting sailfish with these now too, especially on charter boats where level winding can be a problem with people that aren't so educated in overhead reels, and these reels seem to handle it. So yeah, if a big low profile bait caster that's on steroids is your thing, then yeah, the Tranx is certainly something that's going to do it.
Yeah, really unique reel. I need to notice too that the rod won the best rod award at the last night's AFTA Tackle Awards, and a sexy new Stella SW4000 won the best reel. That reel is actually over at the awards stand now. We can't get a look at it, but it should be available in shops pretty soon, eh?
Yeah, no, the new Stella 4000 SW is a great looking reel, and that size reel is just awesome for snapper soft plastics to spinning at light pelagics. I think it's going to be very popular amongst people. I mean, the Stella name's entrenched in Australian fishing already, and a 4000 size is just a thing for us.
All right, well, thanks very much, Chris, and look forward to seeing you out in the water sometime.
No worries. Thank you, Jim.